Welcome back to Sportsbook Review Videos. It is Thursday Night Football, and for one of the final times this regular season, it's time for me to release my Thursday night player and prop picks from Bet365. Got three combined for you in this one. A couple of player props to lead it off here tonight, though, and I'm going with one on Latavius Murray at home with a rushing yards total of 80.5 this week from Bet365. Now, in their first meeting against one another, Latavius Murray ran for about 85 yards on 15 carries against the same San Diego Chargers in San Diego. Now in Oakland, I think Latavius Murray could get a lot more carries. He's been getting a ton of carries recently, just hasn't been doing a whole lot with them, and it's one of the reasons why I think his yards total is a bit depressed here, but he has played against some very good rushing defenses over the last few weeks. Could that be playing a role in this one? I think it is, and I think over 80.5 is a very good play on Latavius Murray to lead off your Thursday night NFL prop betting picks. Next up, a little bit of a contradictory pick, but I still think it holds some value. I think there's room for both of these guys to have good games, and that is Derek Carr, the Oakland Raiders quarterback, who has a total of 270 passing yards in this one against the San Diego Chargers. Now, I think the Chargers could force him to throw, and it has been pretty good this season at home when he has put the ball in the air. If you take out his week one performance against the Bengals, pretty big dud, obviously, where I think he actually left the game injured for a little bit, but it came back, I think, as well, if I remember correctly. But either way, at home, if you take out that game, Derek Carr averaging 299 passing yards per game at home this season. I think against the San Diego Chargers defense, they will give up yards in bunches both on the ground and through the air. Could be a very high-scoring game as well here on the short week, so I think over 270 passing yards is a pretty good play here for Derek Carr as well at minus 120. Finally, here is Antonio Gates, yet another player prop, but a little bit different one. It's a touchdown prop this week, and at plus 110, I think Gates holds some really nice value to get in the end zone this week. Even though he's only touched the end zone 4 times this season, he was hurt the first time these two teams played, obviously, and this season the San Diego Chargers the Oakland Raiders, giving up 11 touchdowns to tight ends this season. That is the most in the NFL, tied with the Detroit Lions, with how many touchdowns and how many yards the Oakland Raiders have been giving up to tight ends all season. I think Gates actually has a pretty good chance to get back into the end zone one more time here in week number 16 of the season. At plus 110, the value is definitely there to take a stab at Antonio Gates. So that'll do it for me this time. Make sure you check out some of my NBA plays coming out later today for the big Christmas Day slate of games. Happy holidays to all of you who are celebrating, but until next time, for Sportsbook Review, I'm Jordan Sharp.